Hey everybody, happy Saturday morning. I'm going live super quick because my house is quiet for a few minutes, okay? So I did no prep for this. You're just gonna have to bear with me, and I'm hoping that means it's gonna be fast. So what I wanna do today is to show you live the black light thing because I want you to see what mechanical cleaning is. So if you already know, this might help you to be able to explain it to somebody else. If you don't know, this will help you to understand how this works. And I have a question for you that you have to answer in the comments, so be watching for that, okay? I don't see any comments yet, so when you get on, say hey so I know you're watching. It's kind of a glare of the sun, so I can't see my phone perfectly, but I'm gonna try to watch. All right, so this is an Envirocloth. This is one of our Christmas colors, okay? Wet with just water. That's all I've got right here, okay? I have some disinfectant wipes. I've got some glow germ. This is going to represent germs, bacteria on your surfaces, and I have a black light so we can see it. And I have a glove because I'm not touching those with my bare hands, okay? So for all of you who are new or for any of you who need a little better explanation, I'm going to go over the basics. Why does this work? So when somebody's arguing with you about chemicals, you can explain to them why this works. If you need to talk some sense into a family member who doesn't believe you, you can explain this, okay? So this cloth is microfiber. It has, the fibers in here are so thin, they are 1/200th of a human hair. Guys, can you even fathom that? Like, think of one strand of your hair and splitting it 200 times. That is really thin. So what I tell people is think about, oh, yay, we got some gals on here. Leave me some comments and let me know if this is working. We'll see if they come through. So think about like when you're trying to get something off of a surface, you're picking it with your nail, you use a razor blade, right? Because you need something really thin to get underneath and pick it up and remove it. That's what this microfiber does. Now there is so much microfiber in here. It is so dense that if you unravel this, like I forgot the measurements, but it would go from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, whichever one you want to call it these days. So that's a lot in there. That's what's holding all the yuck. So when we talk about deep cleaning and washing these and using hot water to open these fibers, that's because there's so many fibers in here and it's trapping all that stuff. And you're going to see that. You're going to see it's going to hold this stuff in there and it's not going to move it from surface to surface, unlike these. Now, backlock. Some people say, oh, it's got silver in it. That's killing bacteria as you clean. No. We're going to talk about what backlock is, so pay attention because that's my question for you to earn your entry for my drawing. The backlock is just about the cloth cleaning itself when it's done. It has nothing to do with cleaning the surface. We are not killing. We're not killing anything. We don't want dead bacteria. We want it gone, completely gone. So that's what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to do this super fast before my son walks in because he likes to make fun of my Norwex. He took Ty to basketball. I need to do this before he gets back. Okay. So you can see that, right? Okay, so those are that's our bacteria, our simulated germs on the surface, okay? What I used to do was I'd get one of these out or my spray and paper towels and I would wipe it down with that. So let's see if I can get one of these out of here. Hopefully they're not dried up. Ooh, I'm gonna have to touch them. Oh, and they're not super wet. This might not be a good demonstration. Okay, so what am I doing? Look, all I did was swipe that around. And then I go over and I clean over here. Oh, we can't see that. I'm gonna have to turn the phone. Hang on. Let me clean a different surface. Okay, look, I just moved it over there. All I did was move the germs from here to over there. So right now, if I left this visibly wet for 4 minutes for kill time, I'd have dead bacteria, and I've had chemical residue. I'd have to go wash the surface back off. I was not doing that. Were you doing that? I was not leaving it visibly wet. Those things aren't even wet enough to stay wet for 4 minutes. And I was not washing the surface afterwards, okay? So this is not working. If you're using these on your carts in the grocery store, if you're using them on your hands like after you pump gas, if you're using them on kids' high chairs, on toys, on your counters, on your sinks, on your faucets, need I say more? This is what you're doing. You're moving germs from place to place. Some of it's getting killed, some of it's not. You've got a mix of live bacteria, dead bacteria, and chemical residue left on your surface. Get rid of these. Please, please, please get rid of them. Okay? That's the biggest message I can send to you. Get rid of those. They're not doing anything. Okay, now I'm going to show you what happens when I use good quality microfiber. Okay? So I'm going to use the same side. I'm going to use the tag side. I'm going to clean the surface. This is not killing anything. It's picking it up into the cloth and it's removing it. I'm cleaning the whole thing, okay? It's all there, it's stuck there. Okay, can you see? there's nothing left. The surface is clean. Like it's in the cloth. It's gone, okay? Now, same cloth. It's all right there. You can see it on the cloth. I'm going to wipe, pretend this is another surface so I don't have to move my phone. It's not redepositing it. So you can go clean. This is why I say, guys, you can clean your toilet and then you can go clean a counter. It really doesn't matter because the stuff's going to stay on here. That's a really cool thing. If you're not cool with that, that's fine. When I first started using Norwex, the toilet was the last thing and it got washed after that and it never got used again. So guys, that is what mechanical cleaning is. You are removing things from the surface. So I now have a clean surface. Wait till you see what your if you've never used an Envirocloth before, wait till you see what your counters feel like when there's no residue, no dead bacteria, no yucks on there. It's just a clean surface. I never really knew what that felt like because I had never really had a clean surface unless I had something brand new. Well, those probably aren't clean either. Okay, back lock. So it's very fine. Okay, that's what picks things up. It's very dense. That's what holds on and doesn't redeposit. And then what I would do next is I would go rinse this out really well. Maybe even rub it against if it had something really nasty, kind of like agitate it against itself if it's something really yucky you just did and you really want to make sure you get it off. Hot water. Open up those fibers. Let that stuff out that you just picked up because there's a lot of fibers in here. Wring it out really well. Hang it up to dry. That's when the back lock comes into play, okay? Back lock means that this has silver, micro silver, woven into it, okay? It's in there. Silver is a natural antibacterial. It's not killing anything. There's a really cool article. I will share it today. Excuse my hairdo, by the way. I just got out of the shower. It does something to the cell lining, the cell wall of bacteria, and the bacteria start attacking each other. So that's why when you hang these up to dry and they can dry properly and that backlock can go to work, you can use this stuff again and again and again. That's why our washcloths don't stink and you can use them for like a week straight. That's why our bathroom products like the body cloths and the bath towels, that's why they don't stink, because when they're allowed to dry properly and that silver goes to work, bacteria doesn't grow in the fibers. So that's where that smell comes from. It's bacteria growing on all the stuff that's stuck in there because regular products don't have silver in them like ours do. Okay, so my question for you is, what does the backlock do? What is the point of backlock? I want you to answer that in the comments so you can get another entry into our Back to Basics challenge. All right, I'm going to be coming to you with lots of cool stuff. Hopefully I won't be cleaning a nasty toilet again. If you didn't watch that, please go watch it. And keep your eyes out. We're going to do a lot of learning this weekend. I'm waiting for people to get their samples. We have about 10 people still waiting to get their sample packs. And then I'm going to give you some challenges, some things that you can do with your Envirocloth and with your window cloth and with your UPP. Many of you probably know about these uses, but some of you may not. You may find another use and you can maximize the ways that you can use these. Save yourselves more time, save yourselves more money. Don't we need all of us need that. All right, everybody, have a fantastic Saturday. Don't forget to answer my question in the comments. And if any of you were commenting, I haven't seen any, so I'll have to see them when I get off. All right, bye, everybody.